I'm going to give you 7 pro tips of what you as a homeowner must do before the roofers show up to replace your roof. Now, these are all common sense things, so you're going to be really glad you didn't skip this video. Number 1, move your cars out of the garage and out of the driveway. Now, there's going to probably be a material delivery truck that's going to come to your house to deliver the roofing materials. And that truck may have a conveyor belt on it, may have a boom on it, and they may be trying to get those shingle bundles up onto the roof. Or even if they're not going to do that, they might deliver all that stuff to the ground outside your house. Either way, that truck more than likely is going to need access into your driveway or access to the front of your driveway so that they can get the boom or the conveyor up to the rooftop. So if you've got your cars in the driveway and the material delivery truck shows up, and the material delivery truck is going to use either a conveyor or a boom, they're not going to want to run that conveyor or boom over your car because there's chance of damage. And they're not going to want to try to maneuver around your car either. So just make it easy for the material delivery guys to get the materials either onto your roof or onto your property, and just make sure that there's no cars in the driveway. And also, when the roofers show up to actually do the job, they're going to want to put a dump trailer or a roll-off dumpster in your driveway. So again, you're going to want to make sure that you don't have cars in the driveway, or they're not going to be able to put the dump trailer there so that they can throw the materials off of the roof into the trailer. And if you've got cars in your garage and they put the dumpster or the dump trailer in the driveway, guess what? You're not going to be able to get your car out of the garage, and you're not going to be able to use it. And once the dump trailer's there and they start throwing material into it, your roofing crew isn't going to be very agreeable to moving the dump trailer just to let you get out. So do yourself a favor, park on the street the night before. Number 2, be sure to move outdoor items out of harm's way. So if you have outdoor furniture or planters or anything else outside around your house that can be moved, move it. Either move it far enough away from the house that falling debris can't damage it, or move it underneath the eaves of your house so that the eaves protect it from falling debris. If you have stuff that's too heavy for you to move, just ask your roofer to help you move it. Or if you've got stuff that's so heavy that it can't be moved, just be sure to cover it with something that will protect it, or ask your roofer to cover it. Number 3, be sure to take fragile things off of the walls and shelves inside your house, because during a re-roof process, there's a lot of commotion going on, a lot of banging, a lot of vibration, and it causes a lot of movement inside your house. First, there's the delivery of the new materials to the roof, and so they're putting new shingle bundles down onto the roof, and that causes a vibration every time they put a shingle bundle down on the roof. Next, there's the removal of all the old materials, and then after that, the roofers are either going to go around and they're going to pry all the old nails out, or sometimes they might just go around with a hammer and pound all the old nails back down flush to the roof deck. And finally, the roofing crew is going to be moving shingle bundles around on the roof and hammering down the new shingles. All of this commotion is going to cause movement inside your house. And so if you've got any loose items that are hanging on the wall, or maybe you've got a shelf on the wall and there's loose items on the shelves, those things can fall off because of the vibrations that are occurring during the re-roof process. So be sure to go around the house and remove anything fragile that could fall off of a wall or a shelf. Number 4, get ready to dust. Remember all that commotion and vibration and shaking that I just told you about? All of that is going to cause a lot of dust inside your home. So I wouldn't bother dusting or vacuuming for a few days ahead of your re-roof project. Just save that for after the re-roof project. Number 5, get ready to wake up early. So in the summertime, the roofing crew is probably going to show up anytime between 6:30 and maybe 7:30 in the morning. So fairly early. And even in the short days of wintertime, you can kind of expect your crew to show up between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. So be sure to set your alarm clock early and get ready for that project to get started. Number 6, don't forget to warn your neighbors. Stay on the good side of your neighbors and just go around and warn them that you're going to have a roofing crew that's going to be showing up maybe even as early as 6:30 in the morning. So there's going to be trucks coming in and out. There's going to be a lot of noise. There may even be debris blowing around. And you can even let your neighbor know that if debris ends up in their yard, your roofer will probably go over there and clean that out for them. All they have to do is just let somebody know that there's stuff in their yard. Number 7, stay safe. You don't want to be trying to go in and out of your house throughout the day. All the while, you're trying to run that gauntlet while you're being bombarded from things falling from the sky. So here's what you should do. Number 1, plan to stay inside all day until the job is done. Number 2, plan to stay outside and away from your house all day until the project's done. Number 3, if you're going to stay home and you need to go in and out throughout the day, be sure that you have a contact on the roofing crew, somebody that you can text or somebody that you can call and say, hey, I need to leave the house. And then that person can stop the roofers just long enough for you to get out of the house or back into the house. So that way things are not falling on you as you're trying to do that. Oh, and this is a big thing. Be sure that you're not letting your kids go outside and play in the yard while the roofing project is going on. They may think, hey, this would be really cool to go outside and watch the roofers, or they may just want to get out of the house and go outside and play. Try to avoid letting them do that. Try to avoid letting your pets go outside during the roofing project as well. Hey, are you getting ready to go through the re-roof process and you're trying to figure out how can I get apples to apples estimates from the roofers? Click on this video right here. And if you're trying to figure out how to choose a roofer, watch this playlist right here.